Hello, beautiful people. How you doing? Hi, guys. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. We've been talking around pressure lately, and I said in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about the causes of pressure. Have you ever imagined a situation where probably you graduated probably like 5, 6 years ago and you're unable to secure a job for yourself? Probably you are trying to find ends meet and so many things around it. And then unfortunately there's this dull person in your class, like so dull when you were in school, and eventually favor shined on the person so very early in life, and you went to the supermarket and you get to meet the person who was driving a car. Probably you just went to get some, utensils that you used to wash yourself. You've not taken your bath for the past 3 months. Imagine. I'm just using that as an example anyway. And you get to meet your friend coming down from the car and you are wearing probably a palm, and you are not really up to the expectations that you feel your friend expects you to have been due to the kind of person you are. And your friend is like, "Oh, James, how are you? So nice to meet you, bro." And you to be like, "Nice to meet you, bro." There's a way where you're pressured with life and issues of life, and you're not meeting up to expectations of what you expect yourself to be. There's a way you can humble you can say, "Bro, I'm doing fine, bro. I'm okay, bro. Yeah, yeah. How is life? You should have settled down now. What are you doing?" We are just managing somewhere. We thank God. We're really managing somewhere. Wow, that's nice. You should come along with the guys one of these days. Let's have some drinks together. No, 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 no. There's no need. I don't think my job will allow me have that time. It's not your job, oh. But because of you don't know how to face the pressure of how far your friends have gone ahead, and you don't know how to face the pressure of how to describe to them that you are still trying to catch up on life, so you rather want to isolate yourself. Like, oh, it's just you guys should just hang out. Oh yeah, can I have your number? No, rather let me have your number. Now what I'm trying to say is that there's always an expectation on us. And the expectation, if not met, the expectation, if not fulfilled, we tend to feel pressured. There's always societal expectations, there's always family expectations, and in the midst of these expectations, there's this mindset of what if, what are people thinking about me? What are people's expectations? What if I'm a failure? What if I thought I am this and literally I'm not it? And there's this way pressure makes you feel down. It makes you feel less. It makes you feel you are inadequate. It makes you feel you are not enough. It makes you feel you don't even have the ideology of what you should be in life. It makes you so stuck up. It makes you so stagnant. It makes you so confused of life, and you just keep asking yourself like, why me? Why me? Why am I the one stuck up with life? Why am I the one not meeting up to societal expectations? Why am I the one not becoming this? Another thing that could cause pressure is the need to feel heard. Like, you just need to be heard. You want people to hear you. You want your name to be on the posters. You want to be on the and the funniest thing is these are pressures of life. These are phases of life. For someone, it's not really these things that I just described. For another person, it may be pressure to want to like get some project done, and you just feel like you are not meeting up to it. And the more you are trying to do it, the more it seems frustrating to you, and you just feel like, and this just making me ask myself about Easton, who tried to make Bob for 100 times and he failed for 99 times. And I'm asking myself, how did he handle the pressure of failing? Or probably you failed so many times and you're just so pressured and be like, when exactly am I going to win? When exactly am I going to pass? Exactly am I going to be a success? It's even funny that I had to go back to check the background of Toby Amuson, one of the ladies that won Olympic of recent, and I discovered that in 2008 she had that intention to be one of the best female Olympic in race. And I looked at her track record from 2008 to 2022. And I asked myself, how did she handle the pressure of family? Probably maybe her family wanted her to do something else. They wanted her to be a lawyer or a doctor or something. And at the end of the day, she found herself on the race, on the track, trying to win a medal that they don't even know, like they might not even believe it's existing at all. Those are pressures of life. Your own pressure might be pressure to probably want to give back. Your pressure might be pressure of probably wanting, you need to japa. We just have so many pressure. Some people's pressure might be, I don't even want to go back to the trenches. I was watching one interview about one of the big brothers housemates, and he said, as soon as I win like this, I'll just wash Shakpa away from my body. And I'm like, really? Who told you that the rich people don't also have days that they cry and they say, I don't have? You think Dangote don't have days where you be like, I don't have. Intentionally, I don't have. And there are days when he has. So pressure is really not about a certain group of people. It becomes a certain group of people when it is peer pressure, but everybody at different phases of life faces pressure. There was a time Jesus was pressured too. He was pressured. A lot of people wanted to know who he is. A lot of people wanted to see things to bring him down because of what he was doing. So they began to raise so many allegations to him. They began to raise so many questions towards him. They began to ask him so many things that were unreal. And in the midst of that pressure, what was he doing? It was a karma. It was just a karma. So what I'm trying to say is that everybody faces pressure or the other, and pressure is a function of inadequacy, is a function of expectations that are not met, is a function of goals that are not achieved, is a function of desires that are not fulfilled, is a function of probably there's an imagination, there's a dream you are not meeting. That those things are things that are enough to bring pressure to you, and pressure can put you in the state of stress. It can put you in the state of stress. And you know the funniest thing is, it's not every pressure you have to respond to. And your response to pressure matters a lot. In fact, it is your response that determines if that pressure has influence on you. Because pressure literally becomes pressure when it has influence on you. But when it does not have influence on you, then it is not pressure. The reason it is called pressure is because it puts you in the state of discomfort, it puts you in the state of stress, it puts you in the state of frustration. That's why it's called pressure, because it's an influence. And influence is anything that causes you to shift from a particular state to another state. And there are just so many things that can stand as a force. A force is what pushes you. So societal issues can push you. Family expectations, family needs, family goals, becoming better than who you were in your family. Probably there's a trend in your family that you want to change, can push you, can be a pressure upon you. Or probably maybe there's a weight of so many responsibility on you, and you're trying to, you're trying to, it's the way you're trying to eat it, and it seems you're not getting it. When you're trying to pull it, you're not pulling it. Or probably there's a goal you are trying to reach, and you're not reaching that goal, and you just feel like God, like you are eating it and things are not working the way you expect. Or probably you've been trying to do this visa for a long period of time, and this visa is not clicking for you, and you're asking yourself like, when? And you tried to do it for so many people, and it seems to be working for them. Or probably you're searching for a job, and you really need a job seriously because your family are not okay, yourself you're not okay, you need something to make ends meet, you need to find bearing, you need to find identity, and you're not finding it, so you're just pressured, and you're just like, when? And the case of being pressured is bringing so many thoughts into your head. It's bringing so many questions into your head. When will I do this? What if I am a failure? What if I am not to be reckoned with? What if I don't need to dream? What if we are this in my family? What if there is a cause that is disturbing me? What if I cannot become better? What if? And the funniest thing is, the more pressured you are, the more those questions keep ringing in your head. The more pressured you are, the more those trials and temptations keep having a full force hold on you. And the more you keep having to give yourself an unanswered question, and you are asking yourself, what if? So what if? What if you did get job when your friends were getting job? What if you were able to meet up to your mommy's expectation or your daddy's expectation? What if you didn't graduate with the CGPA you wanted to? What if eventually you graduated, you couldn't settle down on time? What if you didn't get married the time your mates were getting married? What if you didn't give birth the time your mates were giving birth? What if the expectations of life are not meant to define your journey? So, what if the pressure you are facing currently is actually a temporary one and not a permanent one? What if at the end of the day you get to discover that what you were all worked up with for life, what you were all pressured with about life, what you were all stressed with on your desires to get fulfilled were not even what your pressure in the first place, were not what your response in the first. What if they were not worth it? What if these courses that I just mentioned are things that are merely tied to material things, that just want to challenge you, that just want to see the level of your calmness, the level of your self control? They are just testing to see the level of how much you gain mastery in patience. What if? So I'm putting it to you now that the causes of pressure in the society, or the things that you think are causing pressure around you or in your life now, what if they were not really worth it? What will you do if they were not really worth it? How would you respond if they were not really worth it? And do you know what? For every situation, for every pressure, there is a response to it. And that response to it is what I'll be teaching you in my next video. Anticipate. Yes, anticipate. Looking at all the things I just said to you, ask yourself, what if? And don't kill yourself, what if? And don't say negative things, what if? And that's one of the things I think I've learned so far in situations, that when you are pressured with the issues of your life or the issues around you, or you are pressured with society or peer pressure, be very careful the things you say in the midst of those pressure, because those things eventually are the things that determine your response to it. I'm giving you a spoke. Wait till you hear the remaining one. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to also invite friends to subscribe, and also don't forget to drop a comment section, and also don't forget that anything can stand as a pressure to your life as much as it influences you and it puts you in a state of discomfort. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye. My name is Rema. I'm your psychotherapist. In case you need someone to talk to, in case you need someone to help you through some challenges in your life, I'm a life coach, I'm a life therapist. I'll be here to help you. Just slide into my DM, or you message me on the Gmail you're going to be seeing in your screen.